Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel once again, and today we're doing technically like a part 2 of last week's video, and yeah, I will try to actually explain more about the products because I feel like I got kind of distracted and carried away last week because there was a lot to cover. Also, just if you're wondering, I am actually wearing a lip gloss at the moment because my lips were dry as hell. The lip gloss I am wearing is actually, just a moment, is the lip gloss from Buxom. It is the lip gloss in Dolly. It looks like this. This is one of the products I have bought in America, and that's how it looks like. Now, what I always forget before I put this on is that it actually has a lip plumping effect. So I don't know if my lips look more plump than usual, however it has that minty tingling sensation on the lips, but I must admit that I really like how it looks like because it just gives a really nice shine to your lips. It's not really sticky, doesn't smell, but you can feel the minty tingling stuff happening on your lips. But yeah, I really like this one. Moving on. So yeah guys, without further ado, I'm gonna pull you a little closer and then we're gonna get right into it. Today we're doing a more natural, colored, neutral eyes. I don't know yet. Now, as always, I will start with the Art Deco eyeshadow base. I will skip the parts that don't involve the things that I have bought on my vacation. I will simply mention what I use, just in case you're wondering what I'm using. Okay, so all I have done is primed my lids as I said I would, and I use a little bit of the Ersemeno color powder just under my brows and into my crease a little bit, just to help the colors blend. Not that I think you would really need that, but still it's just something I always do, and I think it's fair to give, you know, the colors a fair shot. Now, as in the previous video, in case you haven't watched it, I will be using the Petite Pro 2 from Wizard, and I will be always saying both versions of that name, even though I don't even know if one of them is correct, but anyway. And the other one is the Natasha Denona Mini Lila palette. Again, if you have never seen them or you haven't watched the previous video, the colors look like this, and I just really felt like they complement each other very well. Previous week, if you haven't watched it, I would recommend you go watch that video because it ended up being almost like a galaxy inspired look, and not intentional, but that's just what it came out to be. And this week we are actually gonna be using the more toned down colors. So I will be swatching the two colors we'll be using from the Natasha Denona palette. There we go. There is the color Linen, and then that medium brown color which is called Flint next to it. Now, I will say that these colors are actually very soft. I do really like the quality of this. I feel like in the previous video I really talked a lot of crap about this palette. As I said a few times, I don't think it's a bad palette. I just think that the price tag on the bigger palettes is crazy. I don't think I could ever afford or rectify spending £130 or dollars on a eyeshadow palette. I just don't. Even though you could argue that that's all the colors you need if there is a palette that you really like, and that therefore you wouldn't be spending any more money for any other makeup, but like, who are we kidding? Of course you would be. And let's swatch the two colors I will be using from this palette as well. Now, I might add some more colors into the mix to see if I need to kind of help it to make it blend easier, but I will make sure I mention them later. So the color Pato. I will swatch next to the last color I swatched from Natasha Denona palette. I don't know even now you can kind of see it. And then the last color, which was the color, what was it called again? The color Honeysuckle. Okay, it's the dark brown, and I'm gonna swatch it next to the last color. There we go. I don't know how I ended up doing the swatches, but I mean, here we are. Okay, so first I will go in. Also, please do ignore the swatches on my hand now because you're gonna probably be seeing them throughout the video. So to start off, I will go in with the color Pato, and I will just put it well over the crease. This is gonna just kind of be the start of the entire look. I'm actually taking it up to the eyebrow here. But then again, it is quite a light color. I think it looks very nice, not sure even if you can see it. We're going to go in with that color Flint from the Natasha Denona palette. Now, if you might be thinking, that's a very weird brush that you're using. Yeah, I know. To be honest, I don't have the best brushes that I use for myself every day. I am testing and trying a lot of different brushes. This was one of those brushes I bought because I thought they look very cool. And I will say that for the price they're not bad. But some of the shapes of the brushes is just a little bit questionable. Like, I'm not sure what you would use this sort of a brush for, but because I don't want to waste them, or I don't want to, you know, feel like I threw them away, I will use them until they fall apart, which they are kind of already doing. As you can see, it's not really holding his shape very well, but I will make do with what I have. Now, of course, if you have an actual crease brush that doesn't look rank like this, I definitely recommend you use that because it will be easier. Now, also, just before I continue, if you're wondering why I only show one eye, is because it's literally the same on the other eye, and I'm trying to keep the video shorter so you actually manage to get to the end and don't get bored halfway through, okay? So, yes. Okay, now that is done, I'm just gonna go in again with the same brush I used that first color and just go over the edges just like the last week's video. This one is a lot backwards and forwards if you want to make sure that the look is soft. We're actually gonna go in with the color in the Petite Pro palette. It is the color Honeysuckle, and I will take, well, I used to be a flat brush, but now I'm not anymore, because I mean, this is bad. I probably should throw it away. It's actually quite uncomfortable on the eyes, but I had this brush for so long, I'm actually refusing to throw it away. How bad is that? Don't be like me. Even though obviously it's clean and stuff, it's just sad. But because but because I only use it for myself anyway, I'm not that fast. I know that using a newer brush that was not so loved would probably make the whole process of creating a makeup look a lot easier. I'm probably not gonna throw it away till it literally, I don't know, falls apart, even though technically it already did. I will also put it under the eye, and I will do the same in the inner corner of the eye. Okay, so that's pretty much it for now. Also, I'm pretty sure I forgot to give my like verdict whether I like these eyeshadows or not, or whether I would recommend them. And yes, I would. I would recommend both of these eyeshadow palettes. They have their pros and cons other than the price tag. The only eyeshadow palette that I bought and I didn't like was the Huda Beauty, I think, Obsessions, like the ones that have 9 eyeshadows in, and I think it was mauves. The colors in there were fine, but they were nothing special. I didn't like the texture of the eyeshadows. I didn't think they were that pigmented. I didn't think they were worth the hassle that you kind of needed to make them work, especially the more chunky eyeshadows that are more like you know, glitters, if you ask me, but whatever. Okay, so now we have done these. We're gonna go in with the Natasha Denona palette. We're going in with the color Flint that we have already used in the crease, and we're gonna take it on a smaller flat-ish brush, and we will just go over the edge of that dark color. And I'll have to go back with the dark color again to blend it a little bit into the lighter color. We're gonna use the brush that we used, the weird shape brush, for that color in the crease, and we're gonna very gently and slowly go over that dark brown. Now I'm gonna take that first brush and just blend out now the most outer edges again to soften it up. And now it's concealer time! Yay! For that I'm gonna use the Catrice Camouflage Cream in 010 Ivory. This is the only concealer I use. I had it for a while. And I will just quickly put concealer on where I want the light color to be. That's concealer done. Might not be perfect, but it is what it is. So for that we're gonna take the Natasha Denona palette and the color Linen, which is this color here, and I'm just gonna take a flat-ish brush and I will put it on there. Now obviously this is way too harsh, so what I'm gonna do is take the brush that we had on the lighter brown color, which is also in Natasha Denona, so that brown here, and I'm gonna go over the edges. As I said before, this kind of looks are a lot backwards and forwards. Okay, now what you want to do is take again the, yes you guessed it, brush with the dark brown and just go over that edges. And then we're just gonna take that brush that has that shimmer color on, and I'm gonna try to get rid of most of it in the middle there. And then what we're going to do is we're just gonna blend it into that color. because we don't want a harsh line. I'd probably recommend that you use big lashes with this look, because it's just that kind of a look that would suit very big dramatic lashes. Now, what I actually want to talk about is 4 glitter toppers, 4 glitter products that I bought in America. Now, these 3 colors, I don't know whether you're gonna be able to see very well. There we are. So we have like a coppery or light orange, a yellow gold, and a silver. This came in a set, and yeah, I've been loving this. I've been using them a lot. And the other product that I used is the Wet n Wild glitter single from Color Icon in the color Brass. It looks like this. Looks like this. Now, I want to talk about these 2 products for a second. This is very affordable. This was about $24. This was a few dollars. You get 3 colors in the set. Obviously, this is just one. Now, both of these products are meant to be glitters that are easier to use, right? That you can just pop on without the mess of the glitter glue and then putting on glitter and it goes everywhere. Great. Everyone loves that idea, okay? However, even though these are not the most affordable products, they're absolutely beautiful. I love them. I would recommend them any day of the week. These 3 are beautiful. Also, you can control, if you use a brush, how much of the product you're gonna actually put on your eyes. You can put just a little bit of shimmer, or you can go full on and it will cover the eye. It beautiful, reflects. I can't say enough praise for these products, okay? Would definitely recommend. I know they're more expensive, but they will last you for a while. You don't need any glitter glue. Now, there is a minimal amount of fallout if you are gonna wear it for all day, but then so would, just as it would be with any other glitter product, because it's just how it is. Right, let's go to the other glitter product. This is the already mentioned Wet n Wild color. Now, I really wanted to like this. Here. See that? It's beautiful, right? So I got it on my finger. I'll do a swatch for you. There you go. Beautiful glitter. It's very reflective. I think it looks very nice. The color is amazing. I love this kind of colors. However, there are 2 things, right? Even though this is affordable and very easy to apply, I mean, as you seen, it applied beautifully on my hand. You can spread it out and it catches the light. I mean, it's gorgeous. However, when I was reading in the back, I don't know why I was reading in the back, but I was, it says not for use around eyes or lips. Needless to say that I had this on my eyelids because, well, it looks like a glitter shadow, and it's not even that safe to use around your eyes or lips for that matter, because I was like, my first thought was like, because I just read the part of the eyes, I was like, ooh, I can put it on my lips, I reckon it would look so good. Well, no, you can't do that. Can't do that because it's not safe for the lips, but it is cruelty free, so you decide if it's worth it. Now, as I said, I did wear it on my eyes, it was fine. Well, kind of, okay. Basically, if you ask me, this is glitter in Vaseline. make your own opinion. The texture is meh. It's easy to apply, it's affordable. If you are gonna take the risk and apply it on your eyes, which I wouldn't recommend, however I did and it was fine, but again, I wouldn't recommend. Just keep in mind, because it never dries down, it will eventually crease on your eyes. So if you're just gonna have it for an hour or two, it'd probably be fine. 2 hours might be a stretch, but you know where I was going with this. Sorry. I wouldn't recommend. However, the Stila ones are really good. I will also make swatches since I already swatched that one. So first, I will swatch Kitten Karma, which I'm pretty sure if you are familiar with the Stila products, you will have heard of this name, because I'm pretty sure they have Kitten Karma anything. Then the color Diamond Dust, right next to it. There we go. And the last color is Gold Goddess, and we're gonna swatch that next to Diamond Dust. This do dry down, and I mean, even though I think this is beautiful, look at this. I mean, do I need to say anything more? It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. The way it catches the light, it's amazing. I mean, it's so reflective. I love it. Now, the only one that looks a little bit less intense, perhaps, is the color Golden Goddess. So it depends on your preference. It's still very beautiful. It's very reflective, as you can see. But Kitten Karma and Diamond Dust just seem to be a little bit more saturated. I'm going to go with Diamond Dust. And for that, I will actually be taking a brush, because I do not want to overpower the makeup look with this. And if you apply directly from here, it might be quite extreme. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in the middle, just so that you get an idea of what we are talking about here. As you can see, so much impact. And then before it dries, I'm gonna quickly take the brush and I'm just gonna blend it out. I'm gonna put a little bit of eyeliner on and I will be back. Again, it's the Catrice eyeliner I always use, so because it's not relevant to this video, I'm not gonna, you know, do it on camera, because I'm pretty sure this video is gonna be long enough as it is. Okay, so I put the eyeliner on and I also put in some gold liner. This is a Kajal liner or Kajal eyeliner in 20 shimmery gold from Alverde. I bought this in the DM in Austria, Slovenia or Germany, I can't remember. So I don't know, you probably can buy it online if you don't live in any of those countries. Now I'm taking the Marc Jacobs mascara, as previously mentioned in the video. I hate that I like this mascara, because this mascara is expensive, okay? And I really wanted to hate it, or at least not like it. I mean, look at this difference though. Hello? This one does it, and oh, how I wish it didn't, but damn, it's good. Make up your own opinion, but sadly I really like them, and I really like them. I really like the mascara, and I would definitely recommend it. Now I will use again the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in Shell Ivory, because I feel like I got a little lost in the last video while using it, because I blabbled on and on about it without actually giving you the facts. So this is a affordable foundation. It comes in a glass container. It has 1.0 fluid ounces or 30 milliliters, so it's quite standard. It's in the color Shell Ivory. It's vegan and cruelty free. There you go. Wasn't that hard, was it? Now, as already previously stated in the video, it's not actually my color. So, the fact that the color doesn't match is completely my fault, so try to ignore that. However, light-wise, I would say it's in the right region. Now, I could do it a shade lighter, but it's not too bad. It actually smells like glue. It actually smells like Elmer's glue. It's not a very pleasant smell, just to be honest with you. But it does feel very lightweight on the skin. So if you can get past the initial, you know, application of the product smelling like that, I feel like you will like it. However, if smell is something that is quite important to you, then I might skip this one because it smells like glue. It smells like glue. I think I mentioned this already, that it kind of reminded me of Dermacol. Now, not of the coverage, because coverage is more medium. To be honest, it has a very skin-like look when you look at it from quite close. Okay, so this is it. I'm gonna quickly powder it with the RCMA no color powder, and I will be right back. Okay, powder is on. Now I'm gonna quickly also use the Jeffree Star highlighter in the color Ice Cold, and it's his Skin Frost. Okay, so highlighter is on, just in case you're doubting, and I wanna use a bronzer with this look because I don't know, I just feel like, you know, it's gonna fit in, and for that I will use my only and favorite bronzer. Now, I know that this is my only bronzer, but I actually love it and I would recommend it to any of you. This is the light bronzer. It's the butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. It comes in a lovely vibrant packaging like that, and it just smells like holiday. I never used to wear bronzer before this bronzer, so I'm gonna take a brush like so, and I'm just lightly gonna start from the outer edge of my face. Alrighty then, so before the sun decides to completely fuck off, and it's not even 2 yet. Anyway, let's just move on. So, what I've done is I had to encircle, so I just removed the lip gloss I had on my lips because now we're getting to the last step, yay! Now, I mean, if you would actually wear this out, probably would put some fake lashes on if that is what you like. Otherwise, I mean, I wouldn't. I think it's fine like this, but like, if you want to, you can. Okay, that's all I'm trying to get at. And fixing spray, that would be the last step, but because I'm not going anywhere, at least today, I will not set it because I don't need to last it forever. So on the lips, actually, I will be using something about in America, who would have thought. Now, the lipstick I'm gonna be using today is the lipstick from Kat Von D. It's in the color Nas for Atu. It looks like this. I'm pretty sure I used it before. So yeah guys, here we are with the finished look. I think that it looks very... I don't know, it looks very nice. Now, it depends on your level of how comfortable you are with you know, how much makeup. It's different for everyone. But for me, this is, you know, like whatever, everyday kind of a look going to work, but it might not be for you. I think it's very nice. So this is just one close-up because I will be posting the pictures anyway, as I always do now that I'm talking, because it's not like I do anything important anyway. Okay, so I hope that you're doing well. No matter when you're watching this, if you're watching it in the morning, afternoon, evening or night, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if there are any videos that you would like me to do, and I will see you in my next video, hopefully. Bye!